Welcome, everybody, to another monthly Mangaku. We are doing Komi Can't Communicate, this 3-week thing. So really not monthly. Soon to be monthly.
Thank God.
So we read the first 3 volumes of Komi Can't Communicate. The way we're going to do it is we will kind of do a spoiler-free review of it at first. That way, if you want to know if you should get it or not, you can just check out the first little bit. And then we will go more into detail. We'll give you a warning ahead of time, so don't be worried about that. So first of all, did you guys like it?
Yeah.
Yes? Jose? Dodgy eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see how people would like it.
Don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare.
I'm going to give it a solid, it was okay. I can see how
Do you
people
want to just
would
transition this to the 30-second reviews?
because, it's basically, it's about a girl who's communicationally challenged, is what they say.
Yeah.
And you find out that the whole school is basically a school for eccentrics. They all have some sort of personality quirk.
Yeah.
They're all weird kids, yeah.
Yeah. So it's a school full of weirdos, and she can't speak, and she gets misunderstood, and shenanigans, happen off of that.
Yeah.
It's basically the manga for you wish you had this cute, unspeakable girlfriend, and you never will, but enjoy the manga. That's basically what I got from it. And
why are you attacking me right now?
And I thought the humor in this one was not as good as Plus Sized Elf. I liked Plus Sized Elf way more than this one.
So when I was reading this, I feel like I laughed out loud more than this, but now you make me feel like I'm just a basic bitch.
Well, this is totally out of my wheelhouse. I would never
really
watch an anime like this.
Ever. Oh, I thought this can't get an anime.
Because, this type where it's basically just like slice of life comedy. I almost never watch these, never. Which is the point of doing the Mangaku, to do new stuff. But it's I'm much more shitty shonen gang, whatever our hand signs are.
I feel like, based off your recommendation for Beelzebub,
so good. Oh
that is a slice of life with literally just demons.
No, it's not.
And I was severely disappointed with that. It
Fuck you.
If demons were a part of normal life, depending on how you view the world, that was slice of life to me.
I like Plus Sized Elf more than this, so
that was also slice of life to me,
with demons and other things in it.
Yeah, they just changed the slight medium, but it's still slice of life.
All right. So, well, that's the general way. We all liked it. Are you going to continue reading it? You seem like you really like it.
Yeah.
Jose,
I felt bad not.
You seem like you were ashamed to say you didn't like it.
I don't mind. It's one of those where I like it, but it's not one of those where it's I'm very excited to read it.
Yeah. I felt about the same. I liked it. There were some heartwarming parts in it. Some parts were very funny.
Some of the stuff did appeal to my sense of humor.
Yeah.
Him getting kidnapped and the whole peeking through stuff. It always gets me for some reason.
Yeah. No, there was some parts where it was just my heart hurt.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is so nice.
And the art's amazing in it.
I love the art.
When Komi goes really bug-eyed,
yes,
I like that a lot.
Yeah,
I like that a lot.
Love it. It's so good.
So yeah, there you go. If you wanted to know, should you read it? I think we all agree. Give it a shot. See what you think. You'll at least understand why people think it is really good. If not, love it yourself.
Yes.
Because it's I think it's objectively a good manga.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll allow that. That's fair.
So we're going to go into the more spoiler review section of it. So thanks for watching. If you just want to check it out, we will see you guys next time. I'll put a link in the description to when we announce what we're doing next month if you want to see that and skip the spoilers as well. That'll be in the description. So here's your warning. We're going to hop into spoilers.
Okay.
Go ahead.
The part where she was trying to fall asleep, couldn't, and she was stressing about everything. I was like, oh, okay, I relate to this. And then she thought about Tada, and I was like, oh, and she went to sleep. Yeah, I almost cried, man. I was just sitting there oh, I couldn't. I just couldn't. I was reading this shit at work today.
And it ends on a really nice... So the end of the third volume is so, nice and touching.
It's a sweet little moment, yeah.
And when she writes in the dirt, it's oh, but I had fun with just you, and then erases it really quick. I was
like the grandma scenes, everything in the last part. Oh, my God, it was so good.
It was just it was a very cute manga.
Yeah. Nothing fucking wrong with that.
Yeah, no, there's
nothing wrong with it.
It's just not for me. Me
and Sam love the explosions.
Not something I would be seeking out normally.
But see, to me, the entire time I was reading I'll shout out James. He let me know that what's his Kinji or whatever, the everybody's friend. or whatever.
Yeah.
So his full name apparently translates to everybody's friend or everybody's childhood
I
friend.
didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Okay.
So he let me know that. But
the Hishi.
That cracked me the fuck up the entire time.
So when they were at the beach, and
Yeah.
he was like, all right, Tadano's. He's like, wait a second.
Wait,
It's like, which one are you going to?
And then he came back and he was like in the full garb and he was
Yep.
like, yeah, 10 out of 10. I
Yeah,
was like,
Yep.
what the fuck? Trap's
So
a gay
good.
man.
That reminded me a lot of that one fucking anime. There's another anime that had a trap, and everybody was like, wasn't sure if they liked them or not, like if they were hot for them or not. It's like, wait, that's a guy.
The entire time.
Baka and Test, I think is what it's called.
Oh,
yeah.
I remember hearing about
Yeah.
that.
Did you like the girl with the eye patch, Sam?
She was a little weird.
Okay,
so
yeah, I was
normally
like-
that'd be right up my
yeah.
wheelhouse, but yeah, she was a little out there. She had some good bits too. I thought almost so. It's interesting when you think about the grand scheme of this one. Basically, the goal. Oh, we didn't even say what her goal was. Is to make 100 friends.
Yes.
Yeah, she wants to make 100.
So realistically, the author is gonna have to make 100 characters for her to be friends with.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that is an undertaking.
Because I was sitting there like, oh, so is she going to be friends with everybody in the class?
Yeah.
And they pretty much already done that by volume 3. And
Yep.
so she's got 11 friends, I think was the end total. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yep.
fuck.
because they go to the water park and then she becomes friends with like all the other popular
Which
kids.
I
Yeah.
really like that
Yeah.
episode too. Or
Yeah.
I
that-
mean, yeah.
chapter.
It's basically what if you had really nice friends, you know?
But, and popular opinion, the psychopath was one of my favorite characters.
Oh,
by the
really?
end of
Yeah.
it.
I didn't really
I-
like her.
It was just so funny what they did with it. Like, if I met that person, I would hate them
Yeah.
to the end of the earth. But it was like, oh, fancy meeting him. What? This is
Yeah.
just crazy.
I loved every time. Like one of the latest examples was when they went to go get sushi.
Yeah.
And when it's like two people who don't really want to talk and they just kind of assume what Komi wants. And they just like
Yes.
give it to her, like when she went to get coffee
Yes.
or the
Yeah.
sushi.
Oh,
and he-
dude, that barista hit.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
yes.
Or like the haircut. They're just like, oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
And she's just standing there. She just can't say anything.
I loved it. And then the dad scene where
Yeah.
the one got shaved ice was like, what,
That was so
Yeah.
nice.
what the fuck
That
is
was so
happening?
nice. I like that a lot.
That's funny when she got her phone and she's like trying to figure out how to ask
Oh,
everybody for
and then
like
she
their
did the
numbers.
phone call.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, so she's cool talking on
When
Yeah,
the
she's
phone.
not around people.
Like,
yeah,
when
because
she
it
went
probably
out-
psychs her out. You know,
Yeah,
it's like it's
yeah.
not the same. But I liked when she was doing the jokes with Tadano, like
Oh,
the
I
really
hated
shitty
that.
puns.
The
And
puns.
then it's like she wanted to say another one, so she ran outside really quick and called him on the phone.
I was like, what?
Uh,
So this is when, like, because I was told, like, oh, something translated to, like, when James called it out.
Yeah.
There was some stuff, like, those jokes. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I was like, is it just lost in translation? Like, what the fuck? I was
Yeah.
just sitting there like, what
It
am I
happens
reading?
a lot though. 'Cause
And they had to tell me it was a dad
Yeah.
joke.
there's a lot of
Yeah.
the times where certain jokes don't translate into English.
That's why, like, some translations, like, if you read, like, a fan translation or, like,
They'll have
the
the
official
the little-
thing on the bottom.
or the official one, they'll just totally change it because, like, sometimes the joke will be, like, so
Over your
Japanese
head.
specific or, like, hard to translate. Like, if a pun plays off in the Japanese language, it won't exactly play
Yep,
off. So
the
they just kinda
umbrella's
have to
piled up.
change it.
Yep.
So they have to move it around. But I thought it was really good. And then it's like this payoff at the end of that chapter where like it's like, oh, Tadano, why don't you tell her a joke? Like, show her how it's
Yeah.
done. And
And
he's just like,
can
only think of a shitty one. And she's like amazed about how good it was. Like,
No, like you were saying when she gets bug-eyed, like every time
Yeah.
I
Every
saw that,
time.
I was like, this is so adorable.
yeah.
But so I didn't put it two and two together until today. But the psychopath was the one where Tado went up to her and was like, "Oh, hey, do you want to be friends with Komi San?" And she went up to him and it was like the very shrunken face, like, "You don't, how do you fucking do
Yeah,
you piece
yeah,
of shit?"
yep.
I read that, I was like, I lost
Yeah.
it with that. And then she's like, "No, it's all good. Bye."
that fucking call out though.
Dude, it
You
was
fucking piece of shit. You fucking.
Yeah.
And the whole class president situation,
Yup.
it was all
That
good.
was so funny. It was like, oh, let's vote Komi. It's like, no, she's not good enough.
It's like reversal
and like
good.
they start drafting what name she's gonna have as like King Lord. It's like
When they
like,
they
ended up giving her
finalized
God.
goddess, right?
Yeah.
got us.
It was like, oh, okay, yeah.
And then he got stuck being president. He's
Yep.
is it Najimi?
I think Najimi, yeah.
Najimi. As fucking vice president doesn't do jack shit.
Yeah.
I loved
Dude,
it.
fucking
He's
Najimi.
great too, and it's like when even they show up to the
Yep.
yeah, when even they show up to the fair, it's like, who are all those other people? Yeah, I overbooked.
Yeah, I got 1,000 today.
Like, sorry.
Oh,
He
dude.
guys kind of started off an asshole. Najimi, when they first
When
meet,
they first
meet,
and,
yeah,
like
yeah,
he
yeah.
makes her
Yeah.
go get coffee and stuff. I was like, wow, that guy's kind of a dick.
Yeah, but like I get why he did it. It was like
Yeah.
you know,
He
character
has good
development.
intentions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's trying to help her by kind of like brute forcing it.
Like the
Oh,
whole
yeah.
like part-time job. When I saw the title for it, I was like, oh no,
no,
like
yeah.
I don't like this.
Yeah.
And like, why are they like, handing out tissue? So apparently, is that something that's like a normal job?
It must
might
be. It's
be,
probably something that they do, kind of like handing out pamphlets in Las Vegas or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, like Pokemon
Like
cards?
they just have people like handing them out, like, here, come stop by. Here's tissues with our brand name on it. You know,
Yeah, it's like Anime Expo.
that's kind of what I thought it was.
Anime
That's
Expo
not a
gives you
bad
those tissues that
Yeah,
you use for your dirty stuff.
They do it. They do that too.
Speaking of that part, I also thought that the lady that was like, "Oh, I need a tissue, but I don't want to ask her." It was like, "Are they gonna become friends?" Like,
Yeah.
and
Because
never.
she got an introduction. She was
Yeah,
like,
she
"Oh,
did.
my
She
name is."
got a
da-da-da. I was
legit,
like, "Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
okay."
I was like,
It's,
"That's a little weird."
interesting.
But
I
that
really
was-
like Komi's family, by the way.
The mom and
Go.
the mom, the dad,
Great.
and the
Yeah.
Is that her brother?
Yeah,
yeah,
brother.
her brother.
The
right?
brother, I still have nothing.
It was just
Yeah,
like
he's
an
just
emo
there. He's
punk
just
guy,
there, yeah.
just like
Dodging the ant was cracking me the
Yeah.
fuck up too.
being edgy, and then it's like the mom is just chat.
Yeah.
It's like the car
Dude.
ride is just like
What the fuck was it? Yeah, it was so
What
mind
happened
fucked by
there?
that car ride.
It's just her talking the whole time.
The first time they go to her house and
Yeah.
and then Jimmy just stands outside. She's like, "Oh my god, a boy and a girl together."
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm just like, dude.
It's so good. And then it's like she leaves to go like watch and see like,
just
oh,
stares
It's
outside.
10, 20
He's just
minutes,
like,
15 minutes.
what the hell? Why are they not awkward? Just like,
Dude, it was so good. It kind of like felt really out of character for Komi though when they did go to the family's house and the cousin was
Yeah.
like panicking and
Oh, yeah.
like she just immediately like, oh, I don't know what to, I'm gonna have it like fucking tickle you.
yeah.
And that was the only weird
That was
part
a
to
little out of
me.
nowhere because she's never done that before.
Yeah.
But I think that whole thing was supposed to be like, oh, like she's growing. Like she's
Yeah.
trying to be like
And-
teach her cousin, you know.
She spoke at the very end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah.
So when I was thinking about, because I know that this is not where it ends. Like I know there's
Yeah.
more to it. I was just sitting there like, so like how far is this gonna go? Like at what points is she gonna start talking? Like
Gonna get the
fully
100
on?
friends.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that will be
like-
interesting because
Because they can't do that, and they
Yeah.
can't start dating
Yeah.
until like near the end, or are they gonna be dating throughout
but
the manga?
it's like her dad is, you know, full grown adult and seems to have pretty much the same thing. He doesn't
Oh, I
really
love it.
talk.
Yeah,
and-
yeah, he does.
So she could stay like that the whole time. But it seems like they're trying to make her grow.
Yeah.
I'd be interested to see where it goes
Yeah.
because I think if she starts talking, she won't have the same charm.
yeah,
Like her like quirkiness will kind of be gone.
yeah.
So I bet people will not like it as much, but I can see them doing that at the very, very end.
Yeah, like a satisfying end.
Like maybe like she gets 100 friends, they start dating, whatever,
and she says like
and
a
then
full
maybe like a
sentence to
time
them all.
skip or something.
It just goes
Yeah.
straight to,
And-
"I love you."
And she's like a
and
public
yeah.
speaker.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, not a public speaker, but the I love you would be good.
Yep.
I would I would
Oh.
enjoy that.
The you look good today. Oh, it was
Yeah.
like fuck me.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Ah.
almost cried, man.
It was
just-
really good. It was a very sweet, cute.
yeah.
Like it's
I have a
it's
fucking-
good. It's
I have a
objectively
cavity.
good, but
Yeah.
it's just not for me.
That's fair.
That's all I'm
Okay.
gonna say.
The one you explain it that way, I'll allow it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I told you, so I run events, like the audiovisual portion of events. I had a friend in there working with me, and I was like, I gotta get through this last chapter. Can you go do this? And so I was like sitting there while clients are like, I don't get paid to do all that stuff, so I was just sitting in the back just reading. It was like, everything good? Yeah, okay, cool. It was just
And
really
they're
good.
nice to do that because the chapters
chapters
are
are-
short.
yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like it's easy stopping points where you can like pop one out
That-
really quick and then stop.
Dude, that helped so much.
Yeah.
It was, and there would be like the occasional one where it's like, okay, this has got a few
Yeah.
extra pages, but there would be ones where like I felt like I wasn't reading something correctly
Yeah.
because there's only two or something.
Yeah,
like
even
that.
if they were long, like they would split them into two parts. So
Yeah.
it's like it would
Yeah.
have a stopping point if you wanted to, which was nice.
yeah,
But it wasn't anything more than like 5 pages, I think.
Yeah, they were very short, and one of the characters doesn't speak. So
Yeah, so there's the
But
one
there's
chapter
so
when the
much.
like the first, what was it, the chapter where she got her phone? Literally nothing. She
Yeah.
said nothing throughout that whole little chapter.
which is a good way. Like that's impressive. Like hey, kudos to the author because
Yeah.
that's really good.
that was all acting. Yeah.
yeah.
So I guess we've all done our bit. Would you continue reading it?
I am honestly, I might drop in and out of it, but I will not like. I'm not gonna
Religiously.
finish this and go read the next one.
'Kay.
That's just not on my radar of things.
Wait, you haven't finished this?
No, I finished. I mean, I'm not gonna finish this video and then go read the rest of it.
Yeah.
Jose,
Like I'll do the same. I won't keep up with it,
Yeah.
but it's gonna be one of those like reads that I
Yeah.
go back to every now and then.
I could see myself when it's done being like, okay, I
Okay.
want to see
Where
how
it
it,
ends.
how it
ends.
went.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like I know it's good. I'll
Yeah.
go back and I'll read it.
So I felt slightly more like I felt that way about Plus Size Elf.
Mhm.
Like I would come back to it. I would
Yeah.
totally like continue with it, especially since we left off at a cliffhanger. I
Yeah.
would have loved to like continue just that little bit. I didn't feel like I was like, oh, I got to read this weekly. This I wouldn't say I'm on the opposite end, I would continue reading this over Plus Size Elf. Nothing against Plus Size Elf. I really enjoyed that too.
Different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, I stroked a lot to this.
Okay, well, and with that, let's we'll move on to the next one we're doing. So it should be stated we are switching to a month format for it. It just makes more sense for us.
So this is the first January Mangaku.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. However,
this will be January.
That works out. Yeah.
Wait.
No.
Shit.
We'll work it out later.
We did it for December.
I think this is technically January, and then the next one will be February's.
Yeah.
So we're announcing the February book is basically what we're announcing.
So
I repackaged it. So one of you guys do the pleasure. Go ahead. I'm excited about this one. So
I'm gonna pull all three of them out.
Read the title, Jose. The first one. This is the first one right here.
This is Machi Maho. I messed up and made the wrong person into a magician girl.
A magical girl.
A magical girl.
All right.
What?
So show the covers to the camera.
How do you do this every?
So this is as a representative member of the Shitty Shonen Gang. This is gonna be much more up my alley.
This feels like Kill la Kill, but the sexy version.
It's basically going to be a riff on I don't think you guys have seen the anime, but Madoka Magica and slash kind of Sailor Moon. You know how like usually the girls are kind of pure of heart. It's like they gotta be like.
Are these all dirty girls?
So this is basically the girl on the front. There's like a character comes out, is like, oh, I need to make someone a magical girl to help save the world, and he sees the girl. From what I've seen, I've skimmed through it. He sees the girl. And it's like, oh, she looks really nice. Makes her a magic girl. And turns out she's just the fucking rudest bitch. Like, ever. Like, doesn't give a fuck about anything. So he fucks up and makes the wrong person into a magical girl.
In the name of justice, she'll kick your ass.
Yeah.
This dude looks like the combination of Kuwabara and Yu Yu Hakusho.
So
Yu Yu Hakusho, like the Yusuke?
Yeah.
Okay. So story and art by Soryu. Don't have any idea if it's good, but I think it is more of a shonen. I would hope because there's actually a lot of.
So this is 3. Where's 2?
I'll just take a peek.
This is number 1 right here.
Yep, it does look like a shonen already.
Yeah, the art in it looks really good. Just
there's
from what
tits
I've
already
seen.
out in the fucking
as Josh
page.
said, there's tits.
Nippies.
So what more could you ask for? These books don't want to stand up, so you're just gonna have to take my word for it.
You can see her ass cheeks from the front.
That's
insane.
And with that, we will call this the end of the video. This is gonna be the next book. I'll probably put a high quality picture of it so you guys can get a better look at it. Machi Maho will be what you just search for, and that'll come up. And so we all enjoyed Komi San. Looking forward to Machi Maho. This will be February. It'll be a month from now.
Yep.
Whenever that is, work it out in your calendar.
We'll figure it out.
And thanks for watching. If you guys liked the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. If you guys read along with us, let us know what you thought about Komi San in the comments down below. If you have any suggestions for future books, maybe any weird shit kind of in line with Machi Maho, Komi Can't Communicate. I got a couple more loaded, ready to go. But if you guys know anything, leave in the comments as well.
Yep.
Follow us on our socials at The Otaku on Instagram and Twitter. Yep. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.
See ya.